Good day, everyone. So typically my videos are a bit more technical in nature, me doing a thing and having you follow along. I've got a little different video this time, and that's because I'm at Network Field Day 28 in San Jose, California. So that is a 3-day event here, and we're going to get to meet some vendors that some I know, some I don't know, and hear what they have to say about their products and their platforms. And I just wanted to kind of step through the vendors that are going to be here, the 9 vendors, and sort of give my take on what I know about them today and what I'm hoping to learn about them. And then I'll be making some other videos along the way, just sort of recapping what I learned and if I picked up some new stuff along the way and sharing some of that. So out of the gate, there's two big names that I'm pretty familiar with, which are Juniper and Arista. And there's not a lot to say here that I don't know about them. I know Juniper and Arista's routing and switching platforms, the wireless side. I don't know too much about either of their wireless capacities really. So maybe I'm hoping to see some of that. But either way, Juniper and Arista, be thrilled to hear them talk. Then there's Glueware, and I'm really interested in what they have to say because of automation. I mean, automation is huge. It's everybody's trying to automate, but something that I've noticed as a network engineer is it's hard to start when you don't have a good firm programmatic understanding. Like, oh, you're gonna automate, go learn Ansible, go learn Python. And that is quite frankly not for every network engineer out there. So from what I know about Glueware is they seek to bring that barrier of entry for automation down a bit so that you don't necessarily have to be a programmer by nature to be able to start automating. So I'm really excited to see what they have going on. Then there's Progress, and I actually had to look Progress up and to see that they actually have What's Up Gold, and I know they're going to be talking about Flowmon as well. And What's Up Gold is such a standard monitoring platform that I've seen so many times in my career, but I've never actually implemented it or quite frankly, given them an honest chance at really any point in my career. So I'm really eager to hear what they have to say for What's Up Gold and just give me some education there. Then there's NetBees, and I have a pretty good understanding of what NetBees does. And the thing that I like about NetBees, so what I know today is they can do a lot of endpoint system, not system, but service monitoring. So you've got a laptop and you're going to Microsoft Teams. What does your connectivity look like? How solid is it? And do some application based measuring, which today is even more important when you start looking at SD-WAN solutions. So I know a bit about them. I know that they sort of compete with Thousand Eyes, which is now owned by Cisco, and some other products that are out there. So I'm really eager to see what NetBees has to say. And Augtera, I knew nothing of Augtera at this point and started to do some research on them. And right on their front page, they have a tag. I don't know if it's a tagline, but it's a stop reacting to network noise. And what I'm hoping to hear from them is that they've got a platform that can really cut down on erroneous alerting. As an engineer, you really need to be actioning the actionable alerts. That may sound a little obvious, but when there's too much noise in the air, it makes it hard to focus on really what's important. And I spent a lot of my career in healthcare, and something that is a very real thing. It's called alert fatigue. And when you look at how the noises that IVs and pumps and different medical machines make, there are companies that pay super close attention to that because they don't want the nurses to miss an alert. And if there's too many noises or the noise doesn't make sense, then you can get caught in a bad situation. So I'm hoping Augtera has some way to cut through that alert fatigue for networking engineers. So that's going to be fun. Path Solutions, I don't know much about Path Solutions. I know that they're involved with sort of troubleshooting within your operational network. So anything that can make a network engineer's job easier for troubleshooting, I'm all in for. Netrice is interesting, and I understand their tagline is somewhere along the lines of, or maybe not their tagline, but they try to bring overlay type networking to your existing environment. I think if I understand it, or maybe it's a little bit more of an orchestration platform. So either way, I have a loose idea of what we're seeing there with Netrice, but I'm eager to hear more. And Pika 8, this is the one that I'm hoping to learn the absolute most from, because I know nothing about white box switching. I mean, I know what it is. I understand that it's more common hardware, and then you can put whatever software you like inside of it. I've never touched it. I've never seen it demoed, and I'm really eager to see what they've done with their platform, and really just what white box networking looks like in general. So that should be super fun. So, I mean, that's just a real quick rundown, sort of off the top of my head, of who's here, what my initial thoughts are, and what I know them to be doing today. And as I learn more, I'll be making more videos. My intent is to try and make them within that same day in the evening. I don't know that I'll necessarily do that 100%, but hopefully by the end of this, I'll have a better understanding of each of these vendors, what it is that they're doing new and exciting, and be able to transfer some of that to you. So thanks for watching. I have more videos coming out soon, and I'll see you later.